We've had the Inspector General of Police acting, saying that they've recovered tear gas canisters, Motorola chargers. This time we've caught them. We have CCTV footage capturing police officers planting tear gas canisters and those paraphernalia they're claiming on the motor vehicle that they towed out of the gate. This is the operation. This time we'll meet them in court and we have the evidence on CCTV and we're going to share it liberally to all and even to a court of law. There is no offense which Mr. Wanjigi has committed that warrants the kind of police response that comes to blockade his home. If Mr. Wanjigi is a Kenyan as he is, then he has a right to demonstrate, and he has a right to support anybody demonstrating, and he has even indicated he is even willing to donate blood for those who need blood if they've been injured by the rogue police officers. That cannot be a basis for anybody to raid Mr. Wanjigi's residence. We do believe this is just part of political intimidation. Mr. Wanjigi is not scared. They can do what they want. We do not think that the law allows this kind of conduct. And we'll meet in a court of law. When they say Mr. Wanjigi should run on nearest police station, why can they say he should run himself to court? They have already planted items in that motor vehicle, and we've captured it on CCTV. It is there. People who are with police officers planting items on that motor vehicle. That does not belong to Mr. Wanjigi. Those things don't belong to Mr. Wanjigi. Those are plants. They have always been doing this from before. Every time a government is failing and is losing favor with the people of Kenya, they have discovered that number 44 residence is an easier place to come to seek solace. They will not get it here this time. Let them go and look elsewhere. The problems of the people of Kenya is not Mr. Wanjigi. The problems of the people of Kenya is William Ruto and his failed economic policies. He should take charge of his failures and address the complaints of the people of Kenya. He is not supposed to abuse the police, abuse the rule of law to further a political vendetta. This political intimidation and harassment of Mr. Wanjigi will not hold, and he is not intimidated. He is ready to face anybody who is accusing him of anything in any court of law, not in a police station. Why in a police station? When the police are the ones who are planting things on the motor vehicles that were found at his gate. That has nothing to do with him. And we call upon the acting Inspector General of Police to investigate his own officers first. There is a laid down process. If you want to search, you get a court order, you go and search whatever you want to search, and you take an inventory of what you found, and the person whose residence you are searching or his representative will come and verify that the items which are collected are indeed recovered from that scene. In this particular instance, they come here, they plant whatever they are planting, tear gas canisters, Jimi, Motorola, walkie-talkies. Then they claim that they belong to Mr. Wanjigi. They belong to the police. The police must take responsibility. And Inspector General of Police, please investigate your officers. You may not have been here on the ground. We were here. And we have CCTV which we'll provide to you to show you the individual officers who planted these things. And we believe for once you are going to take action against rogue officers who are abusing the process of the law. Thank you very much.
And maybe perhaps to speak about what yesterday actually was going around, that Jimi Wanjigi was number one, has been sponsoring the mandamanos for Gen Z, and number two, about the printing of the t-shirts that were supposed to be used on Nane Nane. What can you talk about?
I mean, anybody can sponsor any Kenyan, support any Kenyan. There is nothing wrong if you support a Kenyan in his cause. Even many Kenyans contributed money, over 30 million shillings, to assist those who've been injured by the rogue police officers. That has been done, and in fact, even when the initial arrests were made, Mr. Wanjigi made his contribution publicly, and he said, I'm donating to the Defenders Coalition to help them to pay for cash bail for those who've been illegally detained. So his participation in the protest and support to the protest has never been secret. In fact, he has even offered to donate blood to those who are injured. And when he went to this hospital, he was told that he's above 50 years of age and he's not therefore qualified to donate his blood to help those who deserve it. But every Kenyan who stands with the people of Kenya and the true interest of this nation has shown willingness and is legally allowed to support in whatever way they can. It can be through voice, he has voiced it. It can be through donating money. He has donated to Defenders Coalition to help those who have been bailed, and he made it public. It can be through blood donation, and he has offered himself to donate his blood for those who deserve it. He was told he's over the age of 50, doesn't qualify to donate blood. So there's nothing they should be looking for. There's nothing that Mr. Wanjigi is hiding in respect to his support to these demonstrations. Of course, he has said that the administration that we have right now, William Ruto, is failed. That's in the public record. You don't need to bring policemen to barricade his home to tell you that which he has already said publicly, and there's enough public records in relation to that. Yes.
I mean, what can you say about today's act in terms of we saw over enough policemen here? What can you say about?
At one point, there were over 100 police officers barricading this gate, and just to arrest one person. In fact, Mr. Wanjigi had gone out to join demonstrators to demonstrate, to just see what is happening. And the police chased him all the way to his residence. They don't have any court order to allow them to enter his residence. They have no court order in relation to him. What do they want from him? I said, every time a government is failing, and if you want to know a government has failed, you'll find them sending police officers at number 44 residence to harass Mr. Wanjigi. That is their template. Even when Uru was failing, they were here. This one also has failed. They are here. That is what they do. But as I say, we are not intimidated. They can do whatever they want, but the rule of law must be held supreme.
And perhaps you as Wakili, and also we know that you're a staunch politician in this country. What can you say about the protests that are going on?
Of course, I support the protests. Gen Z have a right to protest. It is in their constitution. The people of Kenya have taken their sovereignty. It is in their hands. And Article 1 of the Constitution allows the people to exercise their sovereignty directly. And the same Constitution, Article 37, allows Kenyans to demonstrate and to picket peaceably and unarmed. And when they demonstrate, you don't have to like the message that they are sending in the demonstration. You just have to respect their right to demonstrate. If today, I'll give you an example. If some Kenyans decided that they love William Ruto and they go and demonstrate out of the State House, you'll see him celebrating them. You'll see him allowing them access. How comes those don't like him? Those don't like his policies. He has a problem with them when they express their displeasure with the manner in which he's running this country. That right must be respected by everybody, including the state and its actors.
And maybe for the record to say, because you said that you've been supporting and you're supporting what the Gen Zs are doing. Do you think, or rather, you as an individual, have you tried to join them to be able to support?
I've gone to demonstrations. I've gone to police stations. I've appeared in court for those who've been legally detained, because I recognize the right of every Kenyan to demonstrate. Even if tomorrow somebody was demonstrating in support of William Ruto, I will support his right to demonstrate. I may not like the message, but I will support his right to say that message which I don't like. In equal measure, anybody who will go out to demonstrate to oppose William Ruto and his policies, I will respect their rights and I will defend them. I have defended them, and I voice similar concern that they have a right to demonstrate and they should be allowed to demonstrate peaceably and unarmed. The work of the police is to provide security to those people.
Maybe the last question, what do you think we are lacking as a nation? Because we are seeing police brutality, we are seeing media being attacked by the police. I mean, what are we lacking in terms of
what we lack is constitutionalism. The political administration of William Ruto does not believe in constitutionalism. They do not want to live by the constitutional dictates. They want to cherry pick certain provisions of the constitution. The ones they like, they amplify. The ones that they don't like, they don't want to subjugate. You've seen the attack on the media. Do you think that the media is at war with them? All the media is doing is just to capture on camera what is happening. The media don't have a say or even a stand on the issue why people are demonstrating. Their duty is just to record and to relay the information as it truly happened. Why are they now becoming the subject of attack when William Ruto and his people don't like the message that the media is sending out? So we must accept as a nation that we are either a nation of the rule of law and you respect everybody's rights, you respect everybody's job, or we are a nation in the state of the jungle that the law does not count. The law only counts when it favors William Ruto and his acolytes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as we wind up, do you think now the police surrounding Honorable Jimi Wanjigi's residence is out of political insecurities and not criminal activities?
This is purely politics. This is purely politics. There is no security threat that Mr. Wanjigi poses to anybody. He is a law-abiding citizen and he is entitled to the rights in the Bill of Rights in the Constitution, so as any other Kenyan. The presence of these police officers, when you ask them what they want, they are not even able to tell you what they want. They are not even able to tell you what it is they are doing outside here. They are trespassing into private property. They need to respect the right of the people who are in this house, in this home, to enter and to leave that residence.